Tuesday already. Can you believe that? What in the literal heck? I swear, it just it happens so fast. That's all right. We'll take it. I think at this point, really, the only thing we can do is go ahead and step into the goddess realm. You know, some days I just really like to be dramatic. Hey, y'all. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to the Goddess Realm. Let's do what we do. You know the deal. Grab a glass of water, chug a lug, hit like when you're done, social it up. All right. Let's go ahead and dive in. Dear God, thank you to our goddesses, our guides, our angels, our fairies for all the guidance and direction you've been giving us, for all the amazing just clarity that you've been allowing us to see and to receive. And we thank you so much for everything, and ask that you continue to guide and direct our messages, and that you bless them, and that bless anyone who hears them. And all these many wonderful things we ask in unconditional love. Amen. All right, let's dive in. Now, guys, I'm tripping. I forgot to let me check my phone real quick so I can make sure everything's okay, because unfortunately, until I get another monitor, which, I might have one. I'm going to have to think about that. I can't really see the comments right now. So, I just had some, wow, okay. Where there's a will, there's a way. I just thought of a way that I can do that. Tripping. I'm not sure why I didn't think of that sooner. That's all right. What are you going to do? Charge it to the game and keep rolling. Okay. Let's make it happen. Okay, who are we talking to today? I think we're talking to our guidesses. Why do I say that? Our goddesses. I make myself giggle. Oh, thank you, goddesses. Thank you for all your loving guidance, direction. What is it that you have for us today in unconditional love? Really, that's just what I'm being led to ask. That's interesting. What is it that you have for us today in unconditional love? Oh, hello. Start there. Okay. Yamanya. Let me switch views, guys. Yamanya. Golden opportunity. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. So one of the things I think we should really take from this is, as we've been, we were transplanted in new soil. We're that new being. We've shed lack and fear. We've integrated, we've healed the divine masculine, integrated with the divine feminine to create the divine sun child. Opportunity, golden opportunity. Speaking of divine sun child, golden opportunity is here. Important doors are opening for you now, right now. Not now, but right now. Walk through them. So really, you guys, what I'm seeing from this is a kind of a crossroads. Do we continue on the path? Yes, we have some new understanding and some new ways of thinking, but do we continue to walk upon that same path that we were? Or do we make the change? Do we go for what it is that we've always been looking for? Do we make the opportunity to go after what it is that our hearts desire? And again, one of the things that kind of occurred to me, I'm not sure if I use this analogy here or not. I'm sorry, my neck's a little tight today. Was that it's like when we take off the glasses of lack and fear and doubt, when we looked through those, we saw a brick wall. But when we take those off and we put on the glasses of, unconditional love and abundance and joy and peace and happiness and walking our life's purpose and living who we are and being our authentic selves, then all of a sudden we put those glasses on and we're like, that brick wall was actually an open door. We start to see opportunity where we didn't once see it. Kind of just like a little bit ago when I said, oh my gosh, I need another monitor. And I'm like, wait a minute, light bulb. Isn't so much that I need to go buy another monitor. Just all of a sudden, I thought of something I can do that I have here at home. So long story short, there's golden opportunity in front of you. So now that you've shed that lack, that fear, that frustration, that anger, that disappointment. We've healed the hurts and the pains. Now you can start to move forward. You can start to see opportunity where you didn't once see it. So one of the things that really stands out to me about that is we've been being guided over the last few weeks that we need to, as we were shedding that lack and that fear, we were also shedding the perception of how it has to happen. You know, the universe, God, you know, our guides know exactly, our angels know exactly what it is that we want, where our heart's desire lies, right? Where our heart's passion is, our life's purpose. And we know what that, maybe we have an idea of what that looks like at the end, but maybe what we need to let go of is the how it's going to get there. When we're walking in our life's purpose and we're walking in our passion, you know, God, the universe just brings things to us in miraculous ways. And we've been told repeatedly, even over the last week, don't pay attention to what you see right now. Understand that things are working behind the scenes. You know, kind of like we used to get that divine order card, but we've been getting that same message from our other decks, that things are happening right now. Just be patient and continue to walk in what you know is to be true. Continue to walk and take further steps into your life purpose. So let's see. I think, speaking of which, we're going to talk to Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael? I'm sorry. I don't know that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to talk to our fairies first. I'm sorry, guys. Thank you, fairies. What is it that you have for the goddess realm today? What does the goddess realm need today? That one. Wow. Wow. Ask for what you want. Let the universe and other people know what you need. Ask for what you want. Let the universe and other people know what you need. One of the things that really stands out to me about this is, good morning, Nicole. Remembering that we were guided that as we let our light shine, we not only attract the people to us that we're supposed to be helping, but we also attract the people to us that are supposed to help us. So walking in our authentic selves, being true to who we are, making that change and focusing, stepping into that golden opportunity. And as we step into it, ask for what you want, not just from the universe, but also from people around you. If there's someone who maybe has what you need and you're like, man, that'd be the perfect piece, you know, talk to them. Talk to them. And again, when I say that, I want to say let go of the illusion of how you think it's supposed to go. Because sometimes that talking to that person, maybe you weren't meant to work with that person, but you learned something from that person in that conversation. You know, hey, I'm coming to you to ask about X, Y, and Z I might need your help for. And then you start to talk to them and they're like, well, you know, we don't really sync up, but really what I do is da-da-da-da-da. And all of a sudden your wheels start turning and you're like, okay, wait, that's exactly what I can do. Or maybe that person can directly help you and you can partner up and team together. The point is, ask for what you want. If you're not asking for it, you know, asking you shall receive, right? How can we receive? Be clear. Ask for what we want. Archangel Michael, what is it that you have for us today? What clarifying information? I mean, I feel like you always clarify for us. What do you have for us today? Cut the deck. Okay. Wow. Counseling. You heal with your words, wise advice, and empathetic ear. Counseling. You heal with your wise words, with your kind words, wise advice, and empathetic ear. I mean, I think that's just really kind of straightforward. One of the things that I take from that in particular is, it's a reminder to me as well. Sometimes when we are letting our light shine, you know, we have to remember that different people are at different stages of awareness. And so Some people need that light shine bright in their eyes, right? Like, hey, wake up. I know you know better. And maybe some people need just a little softer, dimmer encouragement, right? But you heal. When you speak from your heart, when you speak your truth, when you're not worried about, well, I'm afraid if I say this, you know, they're going to think I'm a weirdo, so let me try and, you know, soften the blow, or not even soften the blow, but water down the message, right? Then we're not doing them a service. Understand that what you have is innate within you. And you heal with your kind words, specifically not just with your words, but with your kind words, with your wise advice, and with an empathetic ear. And really what I'm getting from that is, you know, obviously speaking kindness to people, giving advice out of, you know, not just our own experience, but that experience from unconditional love. Because sometimes we have negative experiences and then we tell people, oh, well, I was with a man who did that and it went all the way wrong, and so that means your man's going to go all the way wrong. That might not be the case, right? So when we give our wise advice or our sage advice, you know, we give it out of unconditional love. And we give it out of our divinely guided intuition, not necessarily our own hurts and past, right? And then also an empathetic ear. And sometimes we just have to shut up and listen. And sometimes just listening, you know, when you're letting your light shine and people are drawn to you, and they just, sometimes it's interesting. Like, I'll be in the checkout lane and I'm like, do I have, like, you know, talk to me written on my forehead? You know, but when your light is shining, people become comfortable. They are drawn to you for whatever reason, even if they don't know what it is, but really, you know, you're the lighthouse. You're letting your light shine. Sometimes just letting them talk and hearing what they have to say is counseling for them. Primarily because sometimes we just need a sounding board. We just need to hear ourselves. And the more and more we talk, we're like, okay, yep, figured it out, got it. What else do you have? I just want to recap real quick. I don't know if we have anything else. We had Yamanya. Golden opportunity. Important doors are opening for you now. Right now. Not now, but right now. Walk through them. Important doors are opening through you right now. Walk through them. And what I love is she's just in the water. She's in the ocean. You know, the dolphins are playing in the background. Like, she's free. Like, whenever I see water, I just think abundance. I think expansiveness. I think that, like unlimited opportunity, you know, like golden opportunity, the right time. The time is now. And really, again, this is, think of this as like a crossroads. Maybe this isn't necessarily like, okay, you just got a new job offer, or, you know, you just, a new house popped up that is, you know, this is everything I've been looking for. It might not be something like that. It might be something in terms of yourself, in terms of now is your opportunity to step into who you've always wanted to be. Remember, guys, I've been saying for the last few days that now's the time to reinvent yourself. Now's the time to be who it is you want to be. The doors are wide open for you. The universe is supporting you. The universe is telling you, as you step into who it is, your true, authentic self, and you be who you want to be, ask for what you want, because you're fully supported. Not only by the universe, but by the people around you. You have people that have been moved and orchestrated around you. And sometimes in the past, when we had those lack and those fear-based goggles on, it was hard to see who those people were. Or maybe we saw them bright and clear, but we just didn't know how to approach them, or we were scared to approach them. But now we're being guided and led. Now's the time. Step into what it is that you're called to do, or that you're looking to do, or what's been on your heart for so long, whether it be, you know, a task or a project, whether it be a new career, whether it be a relationship that you've been contemplating. Again, because we've been guided and directed the past few days about our spiritual and romantic soul relationships. So with ourselves, and for some people with others. But golden opportunity. Look around you. Sometimes, again, we get so focused in on things have to happen like this that we forget everything all around us. Not just, you know, to the peripheral, but even all the stuff sometimes behind us that appeared that we didn't know, that maybe sometimes, oh, wait a minute, so this path was good for me while I was living that life. But now that I've kind of stepped into this new being, I actually need to turn and veer off over here. And now that I've veered, look at all this opportunity. Look at all this expansive field. Look at all this fertile soil. Really. Look at all this fertile soil. And that's really kind of, it's funny when I look at, right when I said that, I looked at the picture. And what do we see? We just see, kind of like an abundance of flowers. That's awesome. And then finally, counseling. You heal with your kind words, wise advice, and empathetic ear. Your light is shining, right? So as your light is shining and you're taking these golden opportunities, you're asking for what you want. You're not only attracting the people and the things that you need to help you, but in doing so, simultaneously you're attracting the things and the people you need to be helping, or you're here to help, or that want and need your help. So in doing so, remembering, you heal with your kind words, your wise advice, and sometimes just shutting the hell up. Your empathetic ear. So it's twofold. Again, I wanna stress this because so often when we talk about life and raising energy, we talk about things in a one-directional force. Like, I want to attract these things to me. I want to attract these things to me. But again, we have to remember, we have to put things out in order to attract. Things move. There's polarity, there's opposites, there's duality, I guess is more accurate. There's duality. So understanding that as we step into this golden opportunity and as we receive the help that we need and that we want, we're also to be, using this golden opportunity to share with others and to help counsel and drive and direct and guide and give wise sage advice. It's a two-way street. And as we do so, we move further and further and further into our life purpose. And one of the things that I really want to take a step back and pause on real quick is to remember, as we do this, we get so many cards telling us to nurture our divine feminine. Sometimes we get so excited about that buzz, that high that we feel when we're walking in our purpose, when we're doing the right things, or we're moving in our life, as our following our hearts, that we actually kind of start to shine that light so bright that we start to run out of juice a little bit. So remembering that in this golden opportunity, if that was something that's happened to you in the past, yeah, I went and I gave it all my all, and then, all of a sudden I petered out, or I just didn't have it in me anymore. I was tired. It got overwhelming. Understanding now's the golden opportunity to, again, do something different. We're going to remember that we're also nurturing that inner goddess. We're nurturing our divine goddess. We're nurturing our inner masculine. We're nurturing that divine sun child while we're going at it. This is not a selfish act. Taking care of ourselves helps us to continue to take care of others. And the more and more that we take care of others and we put out into the world, the more and more we bring back to us. And so again, the biggest thing to remember is you're creating at all times. So if what we've been creating in the past isn't exactly what we've wanted, now is the time, the golden opportunity to begin creating something new, to begin creating something that is authentic to you, that's authentic to your heart, that's authentic to your life purpose, the thing that's been on your heart that you have a true desire about, that's always been with you, no matter how weird it sounds, or I don't know how it's going to happen. If you don't know, ask the universe for what you want, whether that be guidance, direction, whether that be a new laptop, a new cell phone, whether that be a new business partner, whether that be the finances to fund whatever. Ask the universe and ask people around you for what it is that you want. But again, in doing so, be open about how you may receive it, because sometimes it comes in just totally different directions. It comes in a package without a bow, without wrapping paper, when we were looking for the big wowie surprise, and really we're like, holy crap, I've had this stored away in my closet the whole time, or in my arsenal, in my toolbox, in whatever. Holy crap, I didn't realize there was this option. It's been sitting here the whole time. So really just paying attention and being aware and being in gratitude really being in gratitude and taking advantage of this golden opportunity. Now, here's something that's so amazing. We've been told so many times to pay attention to your moon cycles, as we just had a new moon cycle, right? And to notice when we manifest and to capitalize. And Yamanya is telling us straight up, capitalize, goddess. Capitalize. Now is the time to capitalize. If you hadn't noticed your cycles before, think about it now. Golden opportunity. Ask for what you want. And again, as you're taking in what you want and you're following your life purpose, remember your life purpose isn't some to be a fat cat on the earth and to just take, right? Because what we put out is what we get back. It's just how the world works. Anyway, I'm not even gonna go there. But what I want to say is as we're taking in, we're getting that help, we're getting that direction, we're getting that guidance, we're getting the material things that we need. We're to use those things to help further our life purpose. And again, the more and more we put out, the more and more we attract to us. And again, as we raise up, we help to raise up those around us, who then help to raise up those around them. It's not a selfish act. It's necessary. Let your light shine. Be who you're meant to be. Stand out in the world. It's okay to be weird. Goddess life. I think that is honestly it for this morning. If you have any questions, let me know, or anything personal, any personal questions that we need to ask our guides, let me know. Otherwise, in the meantime, I'm going to social it up real quick. Oh, excuse me. I get so dry when I get to talking. Oh, do we have anything else today? I kind of feel like we do, but I don't know what. Okay, that's a lie. My intuition just said, you do know what. I think I was just kind of avoiding it because I was like, oh, we're going to have a shorter one today. So we're going to talk to our Isis deck. I kept staring at it. This whole time I've been staring at it. And I'm like, no, those are usually so long. This makes sense. All right. Thank you, Isis. What do you have for us today? She says shuffle. Shuffle. Okay. Ooh, that's funny. You know what to do. As I'm staring at it the entire time. Okay, hello. I'm like, is this the card? No, I didn't think so. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. Oops. Oh, okay, that one is. Wow, okay. I love this card. Is this on my... Yeah, this is on my personal board. Ancient Power Mysteries. Hear the rattle of Isis playing. This holy cannoli. I just realized exactly what card this is. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry for not being obedient earlier. But this just ties right in. Ancient Power Mysteries. Hear the rattle of Isis playing. The rattle of Isis, the sistrum, is playing in the hand of the goddess now. Can you sense it with your inner hearing? Its vibration reaches through your own crown chakra and enters your body, initiating you into ancient power mysteries of sound, creativity, and healing. This is a time when words and music will become increasingly important in your spiritual path and healing journey. When Lady Isis initiates a beloved into her ancient mysteries, life can become quite interesting. An initiate of Isis does not just learn new ideas as a student, but is thrown into the experience of the mysteries in real day-to-day living so that they may be truly mastered in our lives and then utilized in service to help to help the lives of others too. Hold on, I just want to reread that part. An initiate of Isis does not just learn new ideas as a student, right? but is thrown into the experience of mysteries in real day-to-day living so that they may be truly mastered in our lives and then utilized in the service to help the lives of others too, so that one day all beings will be healed and whole according to the will of the divine feminine. The rattle of Isis initiates us into the mysteries of sound healing and creation through vibration. Ah. There's a reason why we say these things out loud and we ask for what we want. Okay, let me keep going. I'm sorry. I just get so excited. If we listen carefully to our inner ear, we can hear the sounds of the universe alive. We can sense and hear with our inner ear the movement of planets, the beating of the heart of Mother Earth, and the music of the goddess guiding us through sound, helping our souls to dance and move and our lives to heal. You are guided to use words that reflect the experience you would like to create in your life. It may involve shifting how you speak. For example, rather than focusing on struggle or what is not working, focusing on the signs of life and healing that you experience. This may include using chant, incantations, or prayers. It may also involve singing or playing a musical instrument or using sound for healing through the voice or another instrument such as crystal bowls, rattle, keyboard, string or wood instruments, and letting the sound move you. How many times have we gotten Sarasvati? Express yourself creatively, and she's playing the guitar-looking thing. Okay. Oh, I love our guides. I really do. I love our guides. Okay, where was I? You may use this healing for yourself, but if you are a healer, this oracle can guide you to explore this in your healing with others. The oracle guides you to honor the power of your voice, whether through spoken or sung words, and in what you write, speak about, or stand for symbolically also. You have a potentially very powerful healing voice, and you are guided to recognize that responsibility that you have for what you proclaim through your voice. I'm sorry. It is acknowledgement of freedom and respect and love for is it acknowledgement of freedom, respect, and love for others? Do you use your powerful speech with wisdom and kindness? In order to help you master ancient mysteries of the system, use your beautiful voice with spiritual responsibility and wisdom. You also need to acknowledge where you have used your power to manipulate others to get your own way or failed to be respectful. Forgive yourself aloud and ask for forgiveness in person or spiritually if the person is not possible or it's not appropriate. So go into your spiritual realm, go into your quiet space, your meditative space, and ask for forgiveness there if it's not appropriate to talk to that person or if they're not available. But also forgive yourself. Often initiates don't realize where they are not conscious until thrown into initiation, which helps them to become more aware and grow. It can be confronting to become aware of issues that need healing within us that we had no prior awareness of, and it can be tempting to criticize or judge ourselves. Choose not to do so. Choose not to do so. Be kind to yourself. We are all learning. Allow Lady Isis to help you find your way through your wise and powerful sound. What you will learn through this initiation of the sistrum is an understanding that your words are powerful and create resonances. You will become able to create divine sound through music and speech for clearing, creating, and manifesting. So I want to repeat that. You will become able to create divine sound through music and speech for clearing, creating, and manifesting. As you do so, I'm sorry, I just love this. As you do so, your power to generate consciously cultivated higher frequencies will grow, and you will feel more masterful in managing your moods and the energy of your environment. You can manage karmic responsibility for what you create through spiritual intention and be of service and healing. Then we all benefit from your growth, right? This is not a selfish act. Everybody benefits. Remember, just as your body may naturally wish to dance when you hear a wonderful piece of music with your physical ears, so too when your inner ear of your soul hears the cosmic tune of the Divine Mother urging growth, healing, and greater joy, the soul wishes to move and our lives change. This is happening for you already, right? Because we've already been told we've been planted in that new fertile soil. If this is happening for you already and you're feeling the onset or perhaps quite deep upheaval of change, know that this is a part of your initiation into the ancient power mysteries and that your soul is dancing. Trust in the flow. Work with your words to bring yourself into alignment with your soul, remembering that the soul resonates with love, bliss, abundance, peace, joy, and connection with all that is. Focus on these kind energies, and your words will help you align with your soul and genuinely feel the peace beneath the changes you are experiencing in your life. Hold on, I gotta drink something after that. That was just insane. Oh, I don't know why I always look at the Isis deck and go, oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? So really what I interpreted from this, I don't know, guys, you tell me what you got from this. And please do tell me what you got from this. I would love to see. The rattle of Isis, the sistrum, is playing in the hand of the goddess now. Can you sense it with your inner hearing? Its vibration reaches through your crown chakra and enters your body, initiating you into the ancient power mysteries of sound, creativity, and healing. This is a time when words and music will become increasingly important on your spiritual path and healing journey. We've talked a lot, and I think maybe we need to talk more about it. I don't know if we should do that. I'm like, do we do that today? I'm kind of feeling like a big sense of urgency on that, especially while we're still, just coming off that new moon. Intentions and I am statements are so incredibly powerful, and a couple times we've been told by our fairies to use affirmations to raise up our energy, right? To help create what it is that we want, to help bring about healing within our lives. And it is very easy to allow an affirmation to go askew. I guess the best advice I would give you when you're creating your affirmations, when you're creating your I am statements, is to focus on the vibration, okay? And when I say focus on the vibration, I mean focus on that feeling that it is that you're trying to achieve, right? So sometimes we may say things like, I'm sorry, I'm really, in my intentions, we may say something like, I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting a couple of messages. I apologize. I trailed off there. Give me a hot second. I want to make sure I'm picking and choosing my words correctly. We want to make sure that we focus on the end result, not always the action, but the end result. So, again, if my goal is to have a healthy body, what for me? I have to ask myself, Sharita, why is it that you want your body to be healthy? And for me, total wellness is mind, body, spirit. I can't have one be healthy without the other two being healthy, right? So for me, I need a healthy body to help support the energy that I know that needs to flow through me. Because a lot of times, guys, when I get done with these readings, I could take a nap. You know, when I get done with my coaching sessions with people and with group coaching especially, I'm done. Like, I'm spent. It takes a lot of energy. So I know that I have to upgrade my body, not just to enjoy to look cute here on earth, but because it also helps support the energy that flows within me. It's kind of like we joked about taking, upgrading from dial-up connection to that broadband connection, in terms of sending energy, in terms of sending light, right? In terms of, we'll leave it at that. So for me, the end result is to be able to support the energy that comes through. The other reason being is I know with a healthy body that not only that's my spirit part, but from a mental standpoint, the cleaner I eat, the less depression, the less anxiety I deal with, all of that stuff. The rest, less frustration, the happier I am, the more upbeat I naturally am. And then also from a very just physical standpoint, the healthier I am, the cuter I look. So supporting my body is mind, body, and spirit. So when I say all of that, I say that I say that all the time. The affirmation for me isn't so much about I work out. For me, the affirmation would more so be worded to support the purpose, the end result. I fully support my healthy body, I fully support a healthy body to ensure blah, blah, and blah. Does that make sense? I would say focus on the end result, because the end result is the vibration that you're holding, right? Okay, I wasn't going to say this, but I think I'll just say this. We sometimes say things like, I go to the gym daily. Like, that's my mantra. That's my affirmation. I love the gym. And maybe you really don't freaking love the gym, and we try and so the vibration that you're holding is frustration towards the gym. But the words that you're saying are like, yeah, I love the gym. But really, you're not feeling it. Maybe you're really feeling yoga. So what I'm saying is sometimes we use words that don't line up with the vibration, with the end result, right? So when you're creating your words or you're using your words, we're going to have to do a separate session on this so that way I can get everything situated ahead of time. Because it's something that I've found lately, not even in my intentions, and even in my I am statements, that I had to go back in the last few months and really tweak them. But even Hubs and I sat down the other night and set some intentions for us as a couple. And so as we did so, we had to kind of take a step back. Okay, yeah, we're both saying the same words, but really his intent was one thing and my intent was something else. And I'm like, well, let's get on the same page, right? Because if we're, two come together, we can do a little bit more. So at any rate, I want to make sure that you are focusing on that end vibration. Just like this card is telling us the ancient power mysteries. Hear the rattle of Isis playing. Everything about this was the vibration. So make sure that the words you're speaking align with your true intent, your true heart's desire, your true life's purpose. It lines up with your core beliefs, right, of who you are and of who you are looking to be. And we express it from the end result. Not I'm going to be, but I am. Okay, I'm sorry, Nicole, I asked you to define it. Nicole says, these guides are spectacular. That Isis card just reinforced the counseling card. Wow. I mean, big time. And not only for me did it reinforce the counseling card, but it reinforced all of them. The first card we got was Yamanya, a golden opportunity. And so what I feel like this card is telling us is you're being initiated into the golden opportunity of learning how to use your voice to clear, create, and manifest. Because again, we're creating at all times, but a lot of us are so haphazard and so unaware of how it is that we're creating that we're using our creation abilities willy-nilly, loosely, and not getting what we want. A lot of times people are saying one thing and feeling another, or they're just not even realizing that the words that they're saying are creating their reality. This sucks. I'm broke. I can't, never can I, blah, 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 blah. They're creating that. But when we start to use our words, right? And then in addition to that, those words become, they play in the background of the chatter of our psyche. And then that starts to get in our spirit. And now we're sending out words and spiritual vibrations of, I can't, this sucks, I will never, lack, fear, doubt, insecurity, trauma, drama, hate, disappointment. We can keep going. Now it's not only just the thoughts and the words, but it's coming out your vibration as well. Not yours, but people. So really, this is our new golden opportunity to be somebody different, to do something new. It may be that there's new doors opening in our physical realm in terms of jobs or meeting people, career, whatever. But really, what I really feel this ultimately means is this is a golden opportunity to be a new you, to learn to be the person that you've always wanted to be, to step in to your heart's true desire. And again, I keep using these words, to reinvent yourself. Again, because now we're getting the understanding, the true knowledge and understanding. And guys, what do we talk about? I've been showing this every single day. A goddess uses her knowledge of universal laws. Law of vibration is a universal law. Her conscious mind and her esoteric powers to manifest her dreams. A goddess understands how to transform situations using her highest influence to make her visions and dreams a reality. So I know I keep going back to that, but literally that is what we're talking about. And as we use our voice and as we use our intent that we're putting out, we're asking for exactly what we want. What was that again? Let the universe and other people know what you need. Let them know what you need. If you need something that supports your life purpose, ask for it. Ask the universe for it. Whether it's guidance and direction or something physical or material, ask the universe. And again, this card reminds us that as we receive that power and that knowledge and that understanding, that we're, again, like Nicole said, to go turn around and express that with others, to share it with others, to help others raise their intent, others raise their vibration. And the words that really just stand out is, you will be able to create divine sound through music and speech for clearing, creating, and manifesting. As you do so, your power to generate consciously cultivated higher frequencies will grow, and you will feel more masterful in managing your moods and your energy in your environment. I mean, how amazing is that? Because a lot of times in the past, some of us have maybe felt out of control. One of the things Drea commented on yesterday was on one of the videos, I think it was yesterday or the day before, that while she was on her trip, that some panic had started to set in, but she was actually able to master it, to come out of it a lot easier, to have greater control of her mind. And that is just freaking amazing. I mean, really, at the end of the day, for most people, that's ultimately what it boils down to, is being able to control your vibration, your thoughts, your feelings. As Diana tells us, keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target. This is exactly what that means. Now is the opportunity. Now is the opportunity to shed that chatter. Now is the time to be who it is that you were always meant to be. And it's not that we're behind. It's that now is the time. We had to go through what we went through to get the knowledge and the understanding. You know, there were maybe decisions that were made in the past that led us on a path. And now that path, now we are here. It is what it is. We're not behind. We're where we're supposed to be. Now is the time to be that new person, to step into your goddess power, to understand the power of your thoughts and your words and the feelings that your emotions. When I say things like your vibration, your emotions, think about it like this. When we get nervous, what happens? Our tummy does a flip-flop, or all of a sudden, sometimes we just feel those butterflies, or, when we're scared or when we're excited, even the butterflies are still there, but they do a different dance. That's your vibration. When we're always hurt and disappointed and we're constantly feeling like, dad nabbit, I just can't get ahead. When we're constantly feeling that way, and that's our constant emotion, it doesn't matter what you say in the terms of, yeah, it's going to be a great day. But if you're constantly walking around with that feeling, that cloud in your soul and your spirit, and then we wonder why, you know, things are just okay, or I can't seem to get ahead, or understand that we're creating at all times. We're creating at all times. You're creating. So now that we know that we're creating at all times, we now use our speech and our music, whether it's singing, dancing, humming, playing an instrument, but even just simply our speech, to clear the negativity, to create the positivity and what it is that we want, and to manifest it here on earth, to bring it directly to our physical being, our physical nature. And that includes our bodies. So many times people speak so negatively over their bodies. So many times people speak so negatively over their thoughts and their minds. They say things like, oh my God, I'm so dumb. Oh, I'm so weird. You are who you are. Why are you judging yourself according to someone else? You know what's really interesting to me? I just got whammied with this particular lesson this morning. Again. My coach sent me a message this morning. And it was one of those pictures. And it was like, it had like 5 or 6 different body types. And it was like A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And it was like from really skinny to super obese. And he was like, which do you want to be? And I sent him a message back. I'm like, that's a really hard question to answer, because I don't necessarily want to look like any of these, but I guess kind of be, but I want to be athletic, but I want to be blah, 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 blah. And he was like, and then I sent another message, and I'm like, look, last time I got really too skinny, and when I was with a different coach, and I had no T and no A, I said, I really just want to look like a woman. And one of the things that you know what he said back to me? He said, Sharita, I will never take you away from what you naturally are. And that hit me like a ton of bricks, because so often, without even realizing it, you know, even for me wanting to compete, and competition is the definition of comparison to other people, right? But even for me wanting to compete, I have to compete being me, not even in my sense of who I am, but my body. I can't force my body to be something it isn't. So I say all that to say that so often we compare ourselves, like this is our standard of good, and we compare it to a magazine or a set, you know, level of income, or being able to have this status, you know, having this many Facebook friends or so many Instagram followers or what have you. You know, we compare, we have these ideas of what is considered good, and really to understand that we are already good. We're better than good. We are goddesses in our own right. And really, when we step into just who we are, our natural selves, everything else begins to fall in place. And it doesn't matter what it looks like compared to everyone else, because we still shine the brightest. We're still the best at what we do, because no one can do what you do better than you. So really, one of the big things that I get from this is, as we, and we've talked a little bit about this, but we are setting levels of success according to ourselves. We're watching our words. We're clearing with our words. We're creating, and then we're manifesting. Because again, we're creating at all times, and we're manifesting at all times. So, you know, we have to use that word with a grain of salt. But now we're doing it more intentionally, right? And we're getting what we want. So really, the big thing that I want to focus on is getting back, making sure that we're sticking to our natural selves, to who we are, to getting back to that. This is the golden opportunity to be that person. We don't have to be the person who we were told we had to be. Yes, there are life circumstances. Yes, we have mortgages. Yes, we have light bills, and we have car, you know, we have to put gas in. So yes, there are things that have to happen in the world, but we can do them according to our life purpose. There are plenty of people and examples in this world who are blessed because they've they understand that they're not trapped in a box, right? So now's the golden opportunity to start creating what you want, and understanding that when you get out of that box, there are so many avenues and windows and doors. You're like, oh my God, I didn't even know there was all of this out here. Like, it's exciting, but you follow according to your heart, which path you take. Now's the time to reinvent yourself. And it doesn't even mean that now all of a sudden you start dressing different and you start acting different. It means that your state of being, the way that you speak about yourself and your life, and you put love into the world, and you put kind words of healing into the world with sage advice, and you give an empathetic ear to the world. Just your new state of being. Now's the time. And in doing so, again, asking for what you want. Because as you ask for what you want, you not only get it, but it gives you the opportunity to give it, which gives you the opportunity to get even more, which gives you the opportunity to give even more. And I mean, I think you know where I'm going with this. So again, now is the time for change. We must be so incredibly intentional, direct, and clear about what it is that we want. And I think this is why we've been getting so many messages about being clear, about being extremely clear about what it is we want in our intentions. Because as we're saying these words and as we're feeling these things, we need to make sure, A, that they're in alignment with what it is that we're truly trying to accomplish, and B, that we're putting love and we're putting the proper things out there to bring about what we want, not bring about more of what we don't want. Okay, I just heard that's it. So I think, guys, that really, again, I want to come back to this one more time. I cannot stress this enough. A goddess uses her knowledge of a goddess uses her knowledge of universal laws of nature, her conscious mind, and esoteric powers to manifest her dreams. A goddess understands how to transform situations using her highest influence to make her visions and dreams a reality. I mean, every day I love this, because every day we come back to it. Honestly, I get more and more clear on that, and I get more and more clarity, and it becomes more and more true for me in my life. And really, it is the essence, the foundation, the basis of Goddess Life Fitness. This isn't just about the physical body, or just about the spiritual realm, or just about saying the right things and keeping the right things on our minds. Total wellness is mind, body, spirit. It is fitness of our bodies, fitness of our minds, and fitness of our spirits, because they're all connected. We can't be lazy in one area and not expect the other two areas to suffer, right? So we've got to stay active in doing the things and keeping ourselves integrated, our whole selves integrated. We're no longer fragmented pieces, right? We've healed. We've fully integrated to become the divine sunchild, to let our light shine. Let the light shine. And as we do so, we get closer and closer. We hear more and more. We've been getting a sacred space. We've been talking about staying connected with the divine. And as we do so, we hear that rattle, the sistrum. We hear that rattle within our soul stirring, right? We hear that inner goddess, that untamed wild, right? That untamed wild divine within us is ready to burst free. Let your light shine. Be who you're meant to be, without the constraints of all the fear and negativity and what if and I don't know that the world has given us. And I keep stressing that because we've healed those things. Hopefully by now we've done what we've stayed with the energy, and we've healed those things. However, those things are healed, but the patterns of debt, the patterns of lack, the patterns of fear are still there, because it's our gut react. Oh, I'm so accustomed to when something happens to react like that. So we're still training our minds not to react, but to be ever in control. And as we integrate total wellness, mind, body, and spirit, and our vibrations all line up with our minds, our hearts, our actions, when it all lines up, then we have greater control over self in terms of, I'm on my right path. Yeah, that looks like that could be trouble, but I know that with my words and my music, I clear, I create, and I manifest. I don't have to worry about it. I know that as I ask the universe, as I ask God for what it is that I need, I know that as I walk in my life purpose, I'm fully supported at all times. Not just in my physical realm. I don't want to just focus on my physical realm, but I'm also supported in my courage, in my bravery, and in my knowledge, and in my understanding, and my wisdom, and my continued growth. Because this isn't, we just get to a stage and we stop. We're continually growing. We're getting ever powerful, ever knowledgeable. We are lifetime students. Hashtag nerd by choice. You know, even when you get fit with healthy, physically fit people, they can't just stop working out. They maybe don't have to work out as hard as often, but they still have to maintain it, right? And if they want to go to the next level, what do they have to do? Break a barrier and take it a step further. We always have opportunities to improve. So this is an ever-changing process. What I'm so excited about is some of us are seeing some really amazing things in life and we're like, wowee! But what I'm excited about is we barely scratched the surface. This isn't even really the beginning. This is like the pre-beginning of what is to come and what we're capable of. And again, as we stay with the energy and we move with the flow is really the word that comes, and really just moving with the flow and focusing on being heart-centered. Can't stress that enough. Being heart-centered, healing those hurts, shedding light on those pains, healing them. And every once in a while we take a step forward and we realize, whoop, I got a little bit more I need to heal. Okay, that's all right. Oh, snap. Gotcha. Didn't realize that one snuck up on me. Let me heal that. And we keep going and we keep going and we keep going. So I'm so excited for everything that we have. And again, I know that if you're hearing this message, that this is more so on the side of you're here to let your light shine. You're not part of the mass. You've been culled out. You've been pulled out. You've been separated from the herd to let your light shine. So as you receive, send it back out. And you help not only those around you, but you help yourself. You help yourself. Right? And I don't mean, you get paid and you go just, give your paycheck away. I'm not saying that. But follow your divinely guided intuition on how it is that you're supposed to be giving back. Maybe you have knowledge and skills in some area that other people don't have. Maybe the way you're supposed to give it back is to be just that kind listening ear. Maybe you're to be that, maybe you're to help wake up for some people. Maybe it's others like, honey, good morning, wake up, Just be who you were called to be. You know what that is. You feel that inner stirring. Whatever it is, it's welling up within you. Somebody might be watching this and actually be feeling emotional right now and questioning, why am I feeling emotional? Because that rattle is stirring your heart. Tune into it. Don't ignore it. Embrace it. If it makes you want to cry, cry. I don't know why that came to me. I don't know if somebody's feeling that. Maybe not somebody right now who's watching. Maybe somebody later. I don't know. One of the cards we've gotten a lot is notice your reoccurring thoughts and physical feelings. As those are divine guidance, I believe. Okay. So are you feeling nervous, excited? Are you feeling dread, fear? Like, what do you does it feel right? Is it clicking? Even though it doesn't quite make sense, it just feels right. Or maybe there's something you've been doing and it makes sense, but it just doesn't feel right. Okay. I love you lots. Let's social it up one more time. I think I got a little bit more water left in here. Ooh. I just really want to give a huge shout out to our guides, to our goddesses, our fairies, our angels, Oh my gosh. To the universe, to our divine circus, to our crystals and our mandalas. I mean, just our archangel. I mean, just our fairies. I don't know if I mentioned our fairies, but our spirit guides, our ancestors, whoever it is that you work with or you call to for your spiritual guidance. But the messages that we've been getting and the synchronicity and the not only just the messages, but the comfort and support, the love and support that we get and the reassurance. It's so amazing. I truly hope that this message is really applicable for you in your life. That however you received it was meant for you to be received again, that anybody who hears this is blessed by it. Because I'm always so excited to get our messages. And it always blows me because, again, I told you I kind of meditate and I ask for my guidance ahead of time. And usually the guidance I get ahead of time is spot on with what we're doing, but it allows me to have some greater understanding to elaborate or what have you. So it's nurturing me, and I hope that as it nurtures me, that it nurtures you as well. So one more time, guys, you know the deal. What is a goddess? A goddess uses her knowledge of universal nature, her conscious mind, and esoteric powers to manifest her dream. A goddess understands how to transform situations using her highest influence to make her visions and dreams a reality. Ladies, I love you lots. I will see you tomorrow for Hump Day. I got a few things on tap today. We may or may not. I really want to do that intention setting. Just maybe like a really short webinar. Probably here on Facebook. I'm not too sure. But I just want to really get that done and make sure that our intentions are benefiting us. So as we're sending out that vibration, and really honestly, I'm wondering if this might. I'm considering rewriting my whole law of vibration lesson too. That might kind of fall right in it. Oh Lord. I feel like that might happen. So yay. I love you lots. Hey, I'll see you tomorrow, right? Have a great one. Bye.